We've had a long partnership with Genoa, obviously with G1 and then with LACBAR and then with G3.
The plant came in service back in 1969 and an amazing run to put in 50 years of reliable service for our members.
This is actually a very unique plant. Its design was way ahead of its time for the time in which it was built. This is a supercritical double reheat generating facility, so it was built to be extremely efficient.
We are roughly 90 employees total. We have probably another 20 to 30 that will support Genoa operations from time to time here in La Crosse.
The beauty of employees in places like Genoa is they're job ready. Many of them grew up on a dairy farm where they had to do a lot of work. Their families have long traditions and roots in farming and small town businesses.
You know, Midwest in general is known for people with strong work ethic. And we've experienced that here with our workforce over the years.
Whether it's a forced outage that occurs unexpected and employees have to come in late, work extra hours to get the resource back online, they do that. We're very proud of our team, the commitment they show, and their willingness to get the job done.
I started with Dairyland in March of 1990. I think the sense of responsibility as far as keeping this plant online is in everybody's back of their head, making sure that we don't do anything to upset that. That was one of the things when I first started here. I mean, working with the more experienced people, that they had that as their sense of pride that we don't want to be offline, and we'll go the extra mile to make sure we don't.
We've had several generations of people go through here now, and each generation brings new skills and different levels of ability with the newer technologies and that type of stuff.
My dad worked here. He was a mechanic. He was not an original employee, but he started here shortly after it came online. And I guess later on in my career, I ended up moving here too.
The employees, they not only work there, they live in the community. And Genoa is a part of the community. It is the community. The importance of the jobs that the facility brings has brought through the years, the payroll that it brings, and the benefit to the local economy.
We're a critical part of the Genoa and Vernon County community. We have supported the community through charitable donations.
This plant is critical to support the voltage within this area. Genoa is a very small town, so obviously this plant is important to this community as well as the surrounding communities.
It's been a great place to work for people in Vernon County, and I think Vernon County's been very appreciative of what we have had in Genoa and continue to have today.
I'm very thankful that we have a company like Dairyland Power Cooperative and facilities like the Genoa 3 facility that provide good family supporting jobs in this area and allow us to live in this part of the country.
With our sustainability initiative, we have really a commitment to either meet or exceed every single environmental regulation. And exceeding is always a good thing because improving the quality of the air, water, and the land is very consistent with the desire of our members and our employees and board.
The river plays an important role for the operation of the plant, but being that we're in such a unique environmental location here, environmental compliance is very important to us. We do everything that we can to ensure that we may have minimal impact on the environment.
Our environmental team, along with plant operations personnel, have made a commitment, minimize our impact on the environment, and we continuously improve that through the years.
The Genoa plant, over its lifetime, today is the cleanest it's ever operated.
You know, living here all your life, you don't realize how beautiful it is. You take it for granted until you visit other places, or people from other places come here and tell you how beautiful it is.
Safety is critical to all of us. It is priority number one at Dairyland. And it's something that we talk about constantly, trying to improve our safety culture.
Dairyland has really stepped it up as far as safety. And, being here, seeing it evolve, sometimes you think it's more safety than you actually need, but can you really overdo safety? I don't think you can.
As we step back and think about the polar vortex that we came through this winter and life and death circumstance in terms of the ability to have heat and power in this part of the country. And sometimes it's taken for granted how much work goes into making sure that we can be there beyond producing power and keeping people safe during those times. For a resource that's been around 50 years to be able to be that reliable and performing when we need it, it's a testament to the people who operate and maintain that facility.
Every day we have to keep in mind the fact that our mission is about electricity, but more than that, it's about improving the quality of life of the people of the region. There's a lot of history that got us to where we are today, and celebrating G3's 50 years of history is a good way to celebrate really everything that's accomplished on behalf of the members of Dairyland Power Cooperative.